Hey guys, Sarah here for Don't Bore Us with real friends.
Last year I was a train wreck, now I'm just a mess.
How's Australia been so far?
It's been good. Only been here about 3 days. We spent it all in Brisbane. It was nice.
Feel like we moved there.
Yeah.
Those 3 days really had an impact on you.
Well, we're used to going to cities for like 1 day, not even sometimes, you know? And being there, we were there like the whole day when we got here, we were there. And then we played 2 shows there. And then this morning we were there. It's nice, but yeah, it felt weird. Didn't feel normal.
Who are your favorite Aussie bands at the moment?
Aussie bands.
I just actually found a band from Australia. I don't know how to say it. I think it's like Ceres. Yeah, I actually found them on Spotify. Yeah, I was listening to them like recently. I'm like, this band's really good. I'm like, wish I knew of them before this tour or would have asked them to be on it.
I really like Trophy Eyes. The last record they put out was really good.
You guys have a very, very strong relationship with your fans. Can you tell me how you built that up?
I think it's just being honest with fans, you know, like not sugarcoating anything and just being as real as possible, you know. It's like trying to constantly remind the fans, even now, especially more than ever, that we're just all the same, you know. We're just 5 guys that like music too. Like, we're just fans of music. We happen to be in a band and we tour, but we're really all on the same level, you know. And I think that that's important. I think there's a lot of bands, I don't know if they intentionally do it, but there's a lot of bands that, you know, people just look at as they're just like so above everyone else or something. But, you know, to us, it's like more, we want our shows to feel more of like a hangout, you know, like community. And, you know, we try our best to kind of like get that vibe out to our fans, whether it be through like social media or face to face. Like, we just did a meet and greet now, you know, and it was like we were just hanging out with everyone, having a good time, just talking, you know. You can see through the bands that aren't genuine, and it's like with us, it's like, you know, we try to be as open with our fans and just, you know, just being honest, you know.
What is on your rider and what is your dream rider, if you could have anything?
We aren't really too picky. At least at this moment. Right now, there's some wheat bread, assorted fruits, peanut butter, jelly, and some hummus and pita.
Your pita's
I think
with
that's it. But we did get spoiled during, our fall. So like October, November-ish.
You mean autumn?
Autumn. Sorry. Yeah. Aluminium. We got spoiled, and the Wonder Years showed us the beauty of just doing it on the fly.
I thought you were going to say Vegemite, but like, yeah.
No, not Vegemite. Never had it. I don't know if I will. But so now sometimes we like to get a little creative, and like on that tour, they would do Sundays, and every Sunday get a bunch of ice cream and toppings and stuff, and just kind of like spice it up every day, so it's not the same thing. But
yeah, so like when you show up to the show, you tell them what you want instead of them like getting an email like a week before. You know,
so if
we did it on our last tour too.
Yeah. So if I want like an inflatable like bounce castle at the show, I just, you know, tell Kyle I want an inflatable bounce castle. No,
but we had Get Out on DVD on there because like Dave, like everyone, I'd text everyone and be like, "What do you want on the rider today?" And it was like everyone would always text me like all this like normal stuff like almonds, this, that, milk, and then it was like Get Out DVD.
If you could have anything in the world, what would you want?
On the rider?
Yeah.
For me, it would be Chicago pizza when we're not at home. Maybe here, like when we're really far away from home.
You know, I feel like it's way too broad and I can't think of anything. I really like Lord of the Fries. And at least today, I'd ask for some Lord of the Fries.
What is the one record that changed your life?
It's hard to like pinpoint one, but Thursday, Full Collapse is an album I think came out in like 2001 or 2002, and that was an album that like made me want to be in a band. So I used to want to be a singer of a band, and I was when I was 14, and it was awful. And I just tried to act like the guy from Thursday, but that like is what made me like feel like I want to do that. Like that's who I want to be. You know, I want to create that music and act that way, and I don't know, it just like opened the door for me to you know, wanting to be in a band.
I have 2 answers. What kind of sparked the musicianship I would say, or the desire to play music would be Enema of the State by Blink-182. I got that from my cousin, not in the original case, just in some like shitty beat up jewel case. It was scratched up in her car. She's like, I don't want this anymore. Do you want this?
Was it like a burned CD?
No. It was the actual purchased CD, just in a different case, and she gave it to me. And I originally had wanted to play drums, and obviously you listen to that record, and anybody wanting to play drums listening to that, at least like when you're like, 12, 13, you're just like, maybe that's not my thing. Maybe I'm not that good. So then I started playing bass, and then when I was in high school, Circa Survive put out a record called On Letting Go, and that was a record that more so expanded, and it opened me up to more music, and I was able to listen to music that just wasn't all fast beats all the time and all these like just major tones. It opened it up to just more growth, genre wise, like writing wise, subject wise, like everything. Like that was like the first step like away from or out of my comfort zone. Hello, we're real friends, and you're watching Don't Bore Us.